In the cold silence of October 2017, something entered our solar system. Unannounced. Unexplained. Unprecedented. It moved like a ghost, no tail, no trail, just a glint of light from a distant star's reflection. An object unlike anything we had seen before. Long. Flat. Tumbling slowly. It slipped past the sun, and then, as if repelled by gravity itself, it sped up. Astronomers named it Oumuamua, a Hawaiian word meaning, a messenger from afar, arriving first. But what message did it bring? What truth did it carry from the space between the stars? Some said it was a rock, a cosmic fragment cast adrift. Others whispered of something else, something older. Stranger. Constructed. Because this was no comet. No asteroid. And no ordinary visitor. It accelerated as it left, but not due to gravity. There was no gas. No propulsion, no visible force. And yet, it moved. Some proposed a radical idea, a hydrogen iceberg. A rare, ghostly block of frozen molecular hydrogen, formed in the darkest corners of the galaxy. Invisible when it evaporates. Propelled by sunlight alone. A natural ghost ship. Others suggested it was a fragment of a shattered exoplanet. Nitrogen ice, chipped from the crust of an alien Pluto. Shaped by sunlight. Eroded into a flat, glimmering shard. A planetary relic, torn from its world and hurled across eternity. Then came the theory of radiolytic hydrogen. That deep space radiation had cracked water molecules inside its icy core. Over millions of years, hydrogen gas built up inside it, and when the sun warmed it, it pushed itself forward from within. No tail. No trace. Only motion. Some dared go further. What if it was a light sail? A thin, engineered structure, driven by starlight. Not random. But deliberate. A probe. A signal. An artifact. The way it moved matched the math. Its path followed the curve of light pressure, just as a solar sail would. And deep inside, there were clues. Gravitational data suggested a hollow structure. Layers of density. Like a machine. Magnetic patterns pulsed as it tumbled, as if it carried a metallic heart. Or a forgotten engine. Then came the frequencies. Low, rhythmic radio pulses, 3 to 30 Hz. Structured. Measured. Not noise. But something, patterned. An AI, trained on spaceflight dynamics, analyzed its spin. The system concluded, it rotated like a stabilized craft. Not chaos. Control. Its surface, some believe, could contain metamaterials, crystals engineered to bend light, shield radiation, or guide energy. Some even propose it contained cold fusion, a natural reactor, powered by space-borne hydrogen and pressure. If true, then, Oumuamua was not just a visitor. It was a survivor. A Voyager. A message. Not sent today. But long ago. From a time before us. From a mind not our own. It passed by once and never returned. But it left behind questions too large to ignore. What else waits in the dark? What else moves among the stars, unseen? We watched it go. And for a moment, the silence of space felt a little less silent. Something had arrived. And something had left. But what it was, we still don't know. Perhaps the next visitor will speak more clearly. Or perhaps we must learn to listen. Something entered our solar system. Unannounced. Unseen. Unprecedented. It moved like a shadow, no tail, no glow, only a brief glint of sunlight reflected off its surface. This was not an ordinary object. Long. Slowly tumbling through space. It passed near the sun. And then, as if gravity pushed it away, it sped up. Astronomers named it Oumuamua. A word from Hawaiian, meaning, A messenger from afar, arriving first. But what was the message? What truth did it carry from the dark between the stars? Some said it was a rock, a cosmic wanderer, drifting through interstellar space. But others whispered something stranger, something older. Something artificial. Because it wasn't a comet. It wasn't an asteroid. And it wasn't behaving like either. As it left, it accelerated, not from gravity. Not from gas. Not from any force we could detect. Yet, it moved. Some proposed a radical theory, a hydrogen iceberg. A ghostly block of frozen hydrogen, formed in the galaxy's darkest corners. Invisible as it evaporated, pushed gently by sunlight, like a natural ghost ship. Others suggested it was a shard from an alien world, nitrogen ice, torn from the surface of an exo-Pluto. Carved by starlight, sent adrift across the cosmos. Another idea emerged, radiolytic hydrogen. Over millions of years, hydrogen gas built up. And when sunlight warmed it, no trace. Then came the boldest theory, an ultra-thin, engineered structure, powered by starlight. A craft. A probe. A sign. Its trajectory matched the equations. Its motion followed the path of photon pressure, as a solar sail would. And inside, something stirred curiosity. Gravitational data suggested it was hollow. Layered. Structured like a machine. As it rotated, magnetic signals pulsed, hints of metal. Echoes of design. Then came the frequencies. Low, rhythmic radio waves, 3 to 30 Hz. Steady. Patterned. Not noise. Something, encoded. Artificial intelligence analyzed its spin. The system determined, it rotated like a stabilized craft. Not chaos. Control. Its surface, some believe, held metamaterials, engineered to bend light, shield energy, or guide radiation. Some even claimed it contained cold fusion, a natural reactor, quietly powered by spaceborne hydrogen. If true, then, Oumuamua was no mere visitor. It was a survivor. A Voyager. A message. Not launched today, but long ago. From a mind not our own. From a place we cannot reach. It passed once, and never returned. But it left behind a question that lingers. What else moves in the dark? What else glides through the stars unnoticed? We watched it vanish into the void. And for a moment, the silence of space felt less silent. Something had arrived. And something had left. But what it was, we still don't know. Maybe the next visitor will speak more clearly. Or maybe we must learn to listen, not with ears, but with wonder. Years passed. The stars moved. But the question remained. What was Oumuamua? A rock? A relic? Or a visitor wrapped in silence? Telescopes scanned the sky more urgently now. Eyes turned outward. Listening. Watching. And then, in the black stillness of the void, something else appeared. Far beyond Neptune's orbit, a faint flicker danced against the stars. Not a comet. Not a planet. Something new. It moved slowly. Deliberately. As if aware of observation. Spectral scans revealed strange materials, not native to our solar system. Not known